got Brown here. We built these planter boxes over here about 2 years ago, and they're good. They're about as good as the day we built them, but we're getting rid of them. And in this episode, we're building new planter boxes. Planter box! Okay, Jess, why are these planter boxes no good?
I mean, they're great, you built them beautifully, but they're too small. So they're actually really narrow, and even though I built them higher so I wouldn't have to bend over, you still actually do have to bend over. And the height of them is creating too much shadow over here, which is where we want to buy more planter boxes because I just want more space. Also, when we built these, there was no topsoil anywhere in all of Nelson. So we had to fill them up with garden waste and compost, and what that means is they drain way too fast, and so stuff is just always too dry. Nothing's really done that well in them. So I want to build ones that are lower to the ground, closer to the actual soil, and they're low enough that they don't shade each other either, because during summer this area here gets a little bit of shade from this tree, but that's quite good for lettuces and things. And then all winter here, because the tree loses its leaves, this is super sunny and stuff grows great here in winter, so that's why.
They're too high, they're too small, and there's not enough of them.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the actual reason we're rebuilding the planters is because we just needed a video.
So we built these original ones out of redwood, and the timber's quite thick. It's almost too thick. It takes up a lot of space. The reason I used that is because I thought it would be more stable, but I don't think it really matters if the timber moves a little bit. It's just a planter box. That's what I keep telling myself, it's just a planter box. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're gonna build the new ones, and we're gonna build them differently. We're gonna build them bigger, and there's gonna be more of them. But this has to go. Alright, so we're using this stuff here. It's 150 by 50 cedar, and it can handle the elements. It can handle being outside with soil in it for years. And it lets us do 2 rows, which will get us to 300 mils high, which isn't as high as the old box, so it won't dry out as much, but high enough for what we want to plant. A bit more? Yep.
Gosh, Scott, you gonna help?
Oh my God, look at that. I never did a stop block when I built that Mitre station a few years ago. So here's a temporary solution. So we've got to cut a lot of boards the same length. When you do that, you need a stop block, or at least it makes it easier. So I have to cut 24 of one length, 24 of another length. So every time you pull the measuring tape out and make a mark, that's just more time, right? Temporary solution. Now that I know that in square, I'll get this to my mark. Make a little cut, double check, and yeah, we're on 1500. Put some electrical tape underneath, and it's less likely to slip. Alright, we have most of our stuff cut. We have all the sides and most of the posts. Now I'm going to show you how we put this planter box together. So we have two of the posts here, 100 by 100 cedar. Make sure they're more or less the same height. So this is going to be the end of the box. So once we're happy with that being nice and flush here, which it more or less is, we get these 100mm bugles, 4-inch bugles, and I'm just screwing them in. I'm not even marking it out. Get the other one flush. Do the same on the other side. I'm going against all my instincts here to make this perfect. I really feel like I'm living life on the edge. Okay. Planter box side. I'm gonna make a few of these and then we'll put them together over there. What we have to do first is clear the area. We've planted a whole bunch of things here and the ground itself isn't exactly flat. And in order for the planter boxes to look right, it's got to be flatter. Again, I'm trying not to get carried away here. Keep it simple.
You dig holes like a builder. Just like, ah!
Well, you got to cut.
Sure.
There we go. There's all the ends so far. Smells like a sauna in here. Let's jump to tomorrow and we'll put this thing together. No, it's in the way. Put it there.
We can,
Alright.
bye, kale. Oh yeah, just okay. I was going to harvest that actually to put in the fridge, but...
Okay, this is where the new planter box is going. It's approximately where the old planters were, except we're centralizing it in this general area that you can see. And we need to check the levels.
You just stood on that.
So now all we do is screw it the same way we screwed the other ones. And that forms the planter box. That's the extent of the planter box.
Ah! How come it's like that? Is that because of this?
Yeah.
Are they always like that? Why are they hexagons?
Ah, it's more sturdy than a square.
Is that what make more sturdy than a square? I beg to differ.
That's right. What could be a sturdier website builder than Squarespace? Squarespace is an all-in-one platform where you can build your online presence and run your business. Squarespace is the platform that we use to build our website many moons ago. Maybe we need to update it. It's not exactly applicable to what we do currently, which doesn't worry me because I know when we go to do it, we've got Squarespace to use and it's really easy. Drag and drop functionality means it's easy to move images and text around. You don't have to know code or anything like that. They even have an AI website builder now. The way that works is you put in a bit of information about your website and then it'll drum up a website for you. And then you can just alter it to make it suit things perfectly. And if you're selling a product, Squarespace is a good option as well because they have e-commerce built in. You can sell all your products, they have multiple payment options, and you can even invoice your clients straight from Squarespace. They have a lot of great features and they also have a free trial so you have nothing to lose. Once you're ready to launch your own website, make sure you go to squarespace.com/Scott Brown Carpentry. I'm gonna put it on the screen, that's why I'm doing this. And then you can get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Back to the planters.
Is that okay?
That's good. Now,
Thank you.
if you stand back.
What would you do without me?
Might need a little brush to get this off.
It's crazy how much water comes out when you screw them.
Yeah, I know.
It's like you're squeezing them.
You're juicing the cedar.
You're juicing the cedar.
Getting some cedar oil out.
Is that how they get cedar oil?
Planter box.
Done. Easy.
Last screw!
Wait, were you filming that?
Yeah. Alright, to set up the new, we have to take out the old.
Now this definitely means I have to buy all my veggies at the supermarket, which is obscenely expensive.
You can't replant them?
No.
You're getting something good at the end.
I know. But it's just going to take time before we've got one established, you know?
Yeah. Look how long the screws were.
Whoa.
Damn. Wow. 2 years and it's still there.
Still fine, yeah. Oh, look at all the ants.
Oh my gosh. It's a colony.
Yeah, look, I've got it. It's here.
Yeah, but it's not going to make a difference because you can't actually try.
You don't have to prove anything to anyone.
I'm a tough man. Okay, go.
Well, it's still a two-person job, just means you don't have to break your back.
Alright.
Is that helping?
Yeah, a little bit actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Nice. Like the Japanese.
Exactly. You were going to do it the Kiwi way.
I'm a man.
No switchbacks.
No switchbacks, that's for losers.
Oh, how's this going to look?
Well, with a bit of leveling, I think it'll look okay. Bigger than you thought?
Suddenly it takes up a lot of space. I'm just constantly like, the landscaping, the light of this garden is shit. But I don't want to spend money on it. It's a weird, narrow section with strange angle. Just have to work with that, right?
Back here it's pretty rectangular though. Look at all the space we have. It's pretty much level. Alright, you just let it drop.
I let it drop.
Let it drop. Okay, now I'll get it approximately into position. See, now that's getting close to level.
Can I see? Oh, Scott.
It's pretty close.
It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfectly level.
Yeah,
I mean, how much is the bubble being slightly to the side? What does that mean?
like 10 mil, 5 mil. Again, this is 5 mil.
Can you live with the bubble not being perfectly in the middle?
Yeah.
Can you live with an off-center bubble?
I think so.
Do you mean that one right there? You got it?
Yeah.
Still obsessing over the level. Hours later. Doesn't have to be perfect. Yes, it does, Jess. I'm a fussy carpenter. What he doesn't realise is it's all gonna sink because it's on the ground.
You know, we could just get the pre-made planter boxes. I have them right here.
But that would mean that we have no video.
Yeah, that's right.
Just don't tell them.
Okay.